Alert weather forecast.
Well, a cooler day it has been to start August, and while over the past 2 days it has been rather cool, especially after such a scorcher end to July. Now we're coming into August. Things, well, feeling pretty decent as we're heading on into the evening. Right now back in those mid and upper 70s. Kind of a muggy overnight, but not terrible out there. Mostly clear skies as we're heading on into the evening. Temperatures heading into Sunday back in those lower 90s. Isolated showers and thunderstorms heading into the afternoon, which a lot like what we have seen. Partly cloudy skies in the morning. We're seeing those afternoon showers there. Temperatures a little bit below the average, though, much lower than they have been over the past week. No heat advisories, no heat warnings as we're heading into the start of the coming week. In fact, we're actually going to be seeing more rain as we're heading into the coming week as well. It's all thanks to this boundary here sitting off to our south, bringing in that cooler air from the north, and as it does, well, that's what's driving sort of the cool down. We've gone from really hot because we had that high pressure system over us now to a bit cooler because all this cool air being dragged in from the north behind it, with this low pressure system sitting off to our southeast, also helping to maybe drive this boundary along, and with that bring us some cooler temperatures over the next few days. Though the rainfall outlook does increase, we'll be seeing 30% chances of showers and thunderstorms over the next couple days, increasing as we head into the middle of the coming week, and our highs take a dip as well. Low 90s today. We're back in those low 90s for Sunday and Monday. Tuesday, Wednesday, though, could be seeing those upper 80s in tandem with those lower 90s in some areas. So we're actually seeing ourselves dip a little bit, dipping a good bit lower than the norm here before we start coming back into those lower 90s as we head into the back part of the coming week. Here's a look at what your futurecast holds. Sunday morning, partly cloudy skies. Could see a few little pop-ups here and there, but it's mainly into Sunday afternoon that we do start to see only a few little here's in there. It's a lot less than what we had on the futurecast earlier today, but overall things remain with a little bit of rain heading into the overnight hours, clearing just before midnight though. So whatever happens, it'll clear out before midnight. Same thing into Monday morning. A little more cloud cover here on Monday, and rain heading into the afternoon. Once again, spot showers turn scattered here and there. Those continue on into the afternoon, but not into the overnight. We're seeing that same kind of contingent into Thursday. Now, here we're going to look at out into the Atlantic, where we actually have two areas of development right now, with one having a 30% chance over the next 48 hours and 7 days off the eastern seaboard here, and another one as a tropical wave is expected to move off the coast of Africa and push into the central Atlantic. No chance over the next 48 hours, but a 20% chance over the next 7 days. And that's mainly because as that tropical wave pushes in, it could have a bit of development there as it is moving into our area. We'll take a look now at our 10-day at 10. If it will pull up here, it seems my clicker might be having some battery issues at this hot second. Here we go. Pull up now our 10-day at 10. Temperatures back in those upper 80s and lower 90s for the next 2 days. Upper 80s heading into Tuesday and Wednesday. Rain chances especially throughout the middle of the week, but kind of tapering off on the back end there, back in those lower 90s heading into Thursday, Friday, and this coming Saturday with that little 20% and 30% chance of rain.
All right. Well, we didn't really have any showers today out here, and so we did yesterday, though. Yesterday was the last day of the Neshoba County Fair for everybody who went out there, and people who didn't get to go, you should have went. That was amazing.
Oh, it was, especially during the early part of this week too, but man, it was so hot.
I think maybe the reason why, like a part of it for them, they're pushing it to June is because of the heat. So maybe next year it will be a little bit better as far as temperature wise, but they don't need to change a thing as far as the events, because that was awesome.
Well, here's hoping to the heat.
Exactly. Well, thank you.